Welcome, my name is Hannah Rose. I am a birth keeper, lactation counselor, mother, artist, musician, and I am here to share my gentle night weaning journey, 8 nights of vlogging. I go over what happened the night before, around what time baby went to sleep, what time he woke up in the morning, how many times he woke up in the night, how many times I fed him, which was generally one time. That was my goal, and that's why I call it gentle night weaning, because it's more intuitive for me. I didn't give any kind of like time condition of like I'm not gonna feed him past 7 p.m. You know, there was no hard lines like that. It is more of I started with the goal of to do no more than 1 feed before the morning time, and by the end of the week he was really doing amazing at dropping that feed completely. I do go into a little bit of introduction about why I want a night wean and a little bit about my process during the night 1 vlog. He has been sleeping in a crib since 3 months old, although he has not been sleeping through the night. So night 1 and night 2 are a little bit longer, and they get a little bit more concise as the week goes on. So enjoy. Vlogging night weaning with my 13-and-a-half-month-old. So I have cut back on night feeding, breastfeeding, like 2 or 3 months ago, and I kind of just gave up on it because I've just been so exhausted, and it's just hit or miss. Like he'll sleep longer some nights, oh my gosh, and then some nights it'll be like 3 or 4 times. I'm waking up, getting him out of the crib, feeding him, putting him back in the crib, and then he gets up at 6 o'clock in the morning. He's done a few stints of getting up at 7, and it's like a godsend. Yeah, and you know, I could have weaned him, I could have sleep trained him better, but I just felt like this is what I wanted to do for us, and I did have a better, like more boundaries with him than I did with my first baby. Yeah, I'm getting to the point I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I need more sleep. Like I am losing it. So last night was essentially wasn't like pure night weaning because I'm still doing like that first wake up feed for a little bit, and last night was kind of weird. He has 3 teeth so far. I don't know if he's teething, but he woke up at 10. Usually he wakes up about 10 or 11, and I fed him then, and I want to say he didn't want to go back to sleep. I put him down, and yeah, he was just freaking out, screaming his little head off, and I kind of gave up and just left him in the crib for a little bit. I'd like brush my teeth, and my husband picked him up, and then my husband kind of rocked him to sleep, and then he woke up again shortly thereafter and was screaming. Like, yeah, when he's like that, we don't tend to let him just cry it out. We try to figure out something. So he finally went back to sleep, and I did not give him boob. I like gave him a boob that one time initially, and after that I was like, nope, no more. I'm not it's literally I can't. It's killing my body. I'm so tired. My body hurts. At some point, my 6-year-old climbed into our bed in the middle of the night, and that woke up the baby, and he was really upset again. Did not give him the breast. Yeah, he was just losing his mind again, and which is honestly a little weird for him. He's usually not like that, so it could have been teething, whatever, I don't know. I'm like, it doesn't matter to me. I'm night weaning this kid. I'm not going back. And so I think I walked downstairs with him a little bit, and I was like, okay, the house is dark, look, bud, it's sleeping time. Rocked him. I think, okay, so he fell asleep in my arms and put him back in the crib, and he woke right back up and was really upset again. And so then my husband and 6-year-old went to go sleep in the 6-year-old's room, because at this point they're like, someone has to sleep, you know? So I'm like, yeah, you guys go. And then I think he fell asleep in my arms again. It's so hard to even keep it straight. So just like, it's the middle of the night, you're exhausted. And anyway, he got back to sleep. And then, so after that, I was the only one in there, and he woke up at least another couple times, but it wasn't the hysterical screaming. So essentially I just ignored him. He was more of like a fussy, kind of like more of a gentle cry. And so I just ignored him, and I just tried to keep sleeping, and he put himself back to sleep. So really, I think that's kind of our goal, is kind of trying to guide him more towards sleeping through the whole night without picking him up, unless he's really hysterical for some reason. That's my hope. And he slept until 7, which is better than 6. Okay, so night 2, gentle night weaning. I fed him before I went to sleep at 10:30 because he usually will wake up between 10 and 11 like clockwork. And then he did not wake up until 4 a.m., which is amazing. He's been waking up like multiple times a night, like 2 to 3 times a night. And that's in addition to that first feed. So it's been really brutal. So already seeing a little bit of improvement. He definitely had a way better night than the first night. And at the 4 a.m. waking, I gave him some water, which he liked. And then he fell asleep in my arms. I put him in the crib, and he did immediately start crying, basically, once he realized he was being put down. And so I picked him up one more time, and he fell back asleep fairly quickly. I put my hand on his back once I laid him back down in his crib, and he was out until 7. Hello, so this is my night 3 of gentle night weaning my 13-month-old. So last night he went to sleep at 7:40, which is pretty late for him. He was just not going down, so I stayed up a little bit later. For that reason, I didn't do a dream feed before I went to sleep. I just wanted to see if he would just keep sleeping or what he was gonna do, because he seemed really tired. So he woke up at 2:30 in the morning, and I gave him some water, put him back in the crib after he fell asleep in my arms super quickly, and he woke up immediately again. I was crying. So I did decide to give him one breast because I didn't do that typical last feed. So I just was, wanting to be like, okay, I did one feed and that's it. So then he fell asleep, stayed asleep in the crib, and woke up at 6 a.m., which is so brutal. I'm so tired. It's been such a long day, and I'm really looking forward to getting more sleep in my life. Please, dear God. Night 4, gentle night weaning. Soul went to sleep at 7:30 p.m. and slept until 5 a.m. He did definitely wake up like he was fussing in the crib, and we just didn't pick him up, just tried to ignore him and keep sleeping. So he never got hysterically crying or standing and bouncing up and down. We just didn't say anything, didn't respond, didn't make any noise, and he just put himself back to sleep. So this is the longest period of sleep that he has not been picked up out of a crib ever. So that is really awesome and progress. So when he woke up at 5, he was wanting to get picked up, and I breastfed him because honestly, I was thinking like maybe he'll sleep a couple hours, you know, and no, he got up at 6. So he got up less than an hour later at his usual time. So that was still brutal, but really excited that he slept mostly through the night. And yeah, and even when I went to sleep, I thought about doing the dream feed, and I just was like, you know what? I'm not going to. I just want to see what's going to happen. I want to see how long he sleeps. I want to see what happens. And even when I did do the dream feed the one other time this week, he barely drank anything. I think it's really like a comfort thing and a connection thing, which I don't know. I could see maybe, like I said, when I'm at work, you know, but when I get home and we haven't been together, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just really kind of over it. Hello again. So I'm also doing night 5 of gentle night weaning, which was last night, and he went to sleep around 7:30, and again a similar thing happened where he pretty much slept through the night. Again, we heard him fussing here and there, but just ignored him. He put himself back to sleep, and he slept until 6 this time instead of 5. Maybe they're fine and they need to just learn how to sleep through the night. And my life's gonna be way better. I'm gonna have way more energy. And I just need to let it go and help them learn how to sleep better. So, I'm excited. Hello, so I'm back with night 6 of gentle night weaning. Baby woke up at 11:45 and I did feed him. Yeah, it was just like really short, one breast. And then he woke up at 5 and I fed him again. And this time he slept until 7. So that was better than the day before. So a little bit of improvement there. Okay, so this is day 7 of gentle night weaning, which was last night. Awesome night. He slept all the way until 4:45 in the morning. There was no feed around 10 or 11. So basically, I heard him fussing a little bit and I just ignored him. He put himself back to sleep and basically slept through the night. I did feed him when he woke up at 4:45, and then he did wake up again at 5:30, and I gave him the second breast, and then he slept until 6:45, so almost 7 in the morning, which was amazing. I'm definitely very excited, and I really feel like he is so capable and is moving towards dropping that last feed at 10 or 11. And really just overall, I am working with my own intuition as a mother and feeling into what my baby needs while also doing my best to take care of myself. Hi again. So I wanted to jump on here and do night 8 of gentle night weaning because last night baby Soul went to sleep around 7 p.m. and he slept with a little tiny bit of fussing all the way until 6 a.m. So this baby literally just slept through the night in 7 days of gentle night weaning. So I'm really excited about this. I am going to do another video in about a month, like a short video, and just do an update on how he's been doing with his night sleeps and if he's sleeping through the night. And I am definitely planning on being consistent with this. So good luck with your gentle night weaning, and I really hope that all you mamas are gonna get better sleep out there because you deserve it.